guys, this is Shades here. We're here at Metrocon 2016 in Tampa, Florida, and screw the rules. I got Eric Stuart with me. Eric, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Now, before you became a voice actor, you were actually doing a lot of stage performances for like a lot of major bands. Leonard Skinner, Jethro Tull, just to name a few. What's that like looking back?
Well, I didn't play with them. I was support for them.
Right, but still.
It was great. I mean, being a classic rock fan myself, I got to work with, my heroes. It was like being a kid in a candy store, from Ringo to Frampton to Skinner and all of those bands.
Right.
It was great experience.
Now, after that, of course, you started getting dabbled in voice acting, probably one of the more prominent names in the 4Kids lineup, as everyone knows.
Right.
You had your names attached to several memorable characters, Brock and James from Pokemon, Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, all the way back to Gourey from Slayer.
Yep.
So that's going to be awesome. What do you think it is that makes your voice work for such a diverse group of characters?
I don't really consider myself a man of a million voices. I think the key to voice acting is being credible with your character. So I think with comedic characters, I can play characters like Brock and James pretty well because I've been known to be funny. I know right now I'm not. But I think it has to do with the core of the character more so than it is, what funny voices I come up with. Gourey was my first recurring role. He's not that far away from the voice that I used for Brock, which was many years later. James, of course, is completely different. But when I was thinking of what I would do for James, I thought of all the prep school guys that I played against in sports in school, and those were basically those guys. I figured James is the animated brother of Niles and Fraser Crane.
And now it all makes sense. Now, you said you're not being funny. Now let's see if we can change that. Is there any funny behind-the-scenes stories you can share with us from your times in the booth, or maybe on the stage, or anything?
A lot of times when we dub, we work one actor at a time most of the time.
Right.
So you'll come into the studio while the previous actor's on their way out, say hello, that sort of stuff. And what we love to do with each other is leave an outtake recorded so that when that next actor comes in, the line that will happen as they're beeped into the line that they have to say is something that might be a little off color. So there's a lot of that, and that's great too, because I found that the most outrageous, risque, and dirty stuff came from the female voice actors. The guys were funny, but the women were dirtier and funnier. And you'd come in and then you'd beep, and then you'd hear this thing, and then you just would giggle and laugh for 15, 20 minutes, and it would ruin the beginning of the session, especially if you had to do a serious scene. So those were fun, things like that. And I did another funny thing was I did a behind the scenes piece to one of the movies where they wanted to get some extra footage. Right. And as a joke, I had mentioned that I like to dub without my pants on, because when you work in the studio, there's the engineer and the director sit on one side, and I'm inside the booth, and there's a big glass window that's usually waist high, so you can't see me from the waist down. So as a joke, I said, yeah, because I feel more comfortable, I feel more free with my characters if I'm not wearing pants. And I said it very legitimately, and I had been asked numerous times in panels, so is it true that you dub without pants on?
You guys
yes.
Set yourself up for that one. All right, so just a fun little scenario I got for you. Let's say you were actually Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
And you had the money to do this.
Okay.
Would you build a holographic duel system?
Well, see, if I were Seto Kaiba, then my personality would be one that would be a little bit about himself more than about helping others, unless it was about taking care of his brother. I would hope that if Seto Kaiba really existed and having the story that he had, abusive father, being raised in an orphanage, taking care of his brother, that he would do something that would be for the good in something. So maybe he would build a great, way to take care of kids that don't have a family. Maybe he would create a huge community that took in orphans and people that needed assistance. I would hope that he would do something like that, more so than build another way to duel. Unless he built another way to duel to raise money for his...
I was just about to go there.
Let's figure that's what he would do. Yes,
I was just about to go there.
And I wish I was Seto Kaiba sometimes so that I could have my own jet.
A dragon jet too while you're at it.
I totally would, yes.
All right, last thing for you. What else can we expect down the line from Eric Stuart as we head towards the future?
Well, I do a lot of other voice work besides cartoons. I do a lot of commercials, industrials, audiobooks, anything that involves voice acting. There are a couple of projects, of course. I'm sure you've heard of NDAs where we can't discuss these things.
Of course.
But I will say that there is a big project coming up that probably will be announced in the next couple of weeks that I'm sure a lot of my fans will be excited to hear about. But yeah, you know, always keeping busy. And always playing rock and roll, you know, with the Eric Stuart Band. If you're in Nashville, come see us. And at conventions, we play too. So if you see me appearing at a convention like this one, I'll be playing a concert tonight, solo. But yeah, those are the things I do. I play music, I do voice work.
Awesome. Well, Eric, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Here.
Appreciate it.
And you guys stay tuned for more exclusive interviews here at Metrocon 2016. I'm The Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock